everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
In a previous webinar, you briefly commented that we will need to create a new language within our very near future. Can you speak more on this? That's from Richard Zambito. Thank you, Commander.
Hey, Richard. Well, you know, I'm not a linguist. And there are several people that are talking about this, how a lot of the language we use actually is casting spells. It's programming the mind to limit itself. If you read Shakespeare, if you read the founding fathers and how they spoke and the language that they used to express ideas, it is profoundly different than the language being used today in everyday homes. When my kids went to grammar school, they would come home and say shit in the house. And I'm like, what? What? What does that even mean? You know? And today, I have to ask the same question because now they're talking different. They use all the slang. Up means down, snap means good, you know. It just, nothing means what it sounds like. So you have to keep reinterpreting everything that they're saying other than yes and no. You know, that hasn't changed. Except sometimes yes means no, and sometimes no means yes. If you have kids or you have daughters, if you're married, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, sometimes no means yes. It all depends on how they say it. I mean, you just don't know, right? So, but many people are talking about how the structure of sentences and phrases is actually casting spells. And it's really actually quite fascinating, which tells you that if this is true, that higher beings created the languages on this planet, off-worlders created the languages on this planet in order to keep us enslaved ourselves by limiting our language and changing the frequency of what we think and how we say it. In other words, what we think and how it creates a frequency. But when it comes into the physical realm, it's of a very different frequency. It's difficult to explain. But there are many people talking about this. And it makes sense to me. It actually makes sense to me. And the reason it makes sense to me is hanging out with Mornay and Phaseus. Phaseus could say so much with the fewest words. And Mornay is not far behind him. Though with me, he has to use the crayons and explain things a little bit more for me. But I mean, you know, if you go back and you go to the website, alexcollier.org, and you download Defending Sacred Ground, and you read Phaseus's words, even M's words, Mornay, you can see that they say so much in a single sentence. And the way it's structured is so different than what we use here on the planet. You know, Elena's correspondence with her contacts. Pay attention to how they speak, you know, what they say. It's concise, it's consolidated, and it contains a great deal of energy and power. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we have kids here in the neighborhood, and they love Merlin. You know, they all come up and they say hi to Merlin. Many of them still think he's a puppy. You know, and of course he loves the kids himself. But the way they talk to each other, I'm just like, what? I have no idea what they said to each other. In fact, some of it really isn't English. And, you know, and I feel like I'm a time traveler where, you know, I've come from the 18th, 17th, 18th century to this present time. And yeah, I'm human and they're human, but I can't understand another. It's almost as if, yeah, we both speak English, but they speak a foreign English language. It's different. Different. Everything is slang, these kids.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.